Hello, YouTube Live. This is Cartoon Mark here. And today, we're going to do our full art studio tour. I haven't done an official one yet, so today, we're going to do it. We're going to hit it. Today, we're going to hit it. All right. So let's start from the entranceway. All right, we come in. I have two entrances. I have two private entrances. That one comes in from the kitchen. It's just off the kitchen, and which is a good thing because if you're hungry, after drawing lots of cartoons, you go right to the kitchen. All right, now this one goes right out to the backyard, as you've seen many of my backyard videos in the summer. I have my own outside, separate, private entrance. So I'll get into how I obtained this art studio a little further on in the video. I couldn't upload. I recorded a whole video on my iPhone with this, and I couldn't upload it because it stopped recording halfway through. I must not have enough storage on my iPhone. So that's the reason I'm doing this live. So bear with me. Here's the art studio tour. I am Cartoon Mark. I am based in upstate New York. And I am caricature and cartoon based. All right. That being said, I occasionally do paintings. Usually, if I get set up to paint, I will paint against that wall right there. The wall's a little dirty, so it's okay if we get some paint on it. This room's the walls are a little messed up, so it's okay. It's meant to get dirty. It's basically a back porch area, and this was our bedroom. So I'll get into how I got this not to be our bedroom later. But for right now, let's start with the meat and potatoes of the art studio, and that is the French easel, or the Monet easel, or the collapsible easel. Let me move this out of the way so you can see it. See, this is all adjustable, guys. This is a French easel. I do a lot of events, and this can collapse up, fold up into a thin little, that thick little suitcase, and it's got a strap right there. I throw over my shoulder, and I'm out of here, off to the event. All right, it folds up. This, I could do a whole video just on the easel. This is a separate board I have cut to fit a certain size paper. Full disclaimer, I am not the best caricaturist. I don't know it all. I learn every day. So I'm not claiming to know it all, but I know a bit. Here is all my art sticks, my pencils, my markers, stuff like that. And here is a box of every marker or pencil you could ever want. And it's all meant to be grabbed really quick while I'm right here, you know. I just wanted ease of usership, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Up here is, I have all adjustable lighting. I can move it around and adjust it. These drawings I did. I'll get into all the drawings too. But these two are done by me. I'm sure you know who they are. Okay. This is a foam pad I put behind my paper for when I draw with the marker, just to give it a little cushion. Up here is all my paper. Mostly 12 by 17, but I have a few things in there, but mostly all blank paper. So I can just draw, reach my hand up, grab it, and draw and practice. A lot of it is caricature homework, you know, like the gag bodies and drawing these faces and whatnot, and practice, learning how to see. So this is the art studio tour. I do not have a full drafting table. That may happen in the future. It may not. But I just have a little easy fold-up chair with a cushion for my fat butt. And I wanted no clutter. There is no clutter in here, guys. I wanted crisp, clean. The only clutter here is my shoes, and that's it, in a backpack. All right, we're gonna move on with the tour here. Over here is my portfolio, where I carry my paper so it stays flat during my, to my live gigs. All right, and here's just one shelving unit. I don't even need all these, but we'll start from the top. All my go-to caricature reference books. All my go-to books, the ones I go to all the time. Tom Richmond, Manny's book, Joe Bloom's book, and Keelan Parham's book. Let's tune. Then there's cartooning. Cartooning is a little different, I think. So then I have all these other books on cartoon. I love Sam Gross. I love Gary Larson from The Far Side. I love Jim Davis from Garfield, as you can see. So I love Mad Magazine. George Booth, he's a New Yorker comic cartoonist. Here are all my sketchbooks. Very quick, my sketchbooks here. If I want to go do a little more finished artwork, I work on that paper. Here is all my drawings that I've worked on that I use as reference, and I just set them here for now. Like they're reference. I got reference like Iron Man, Spider-Man, comic ideas, stuff I did for YouTube, stuff like that. The next shelf is important. This is my gig paper, 500 sheets from Amazon, 12 by 18. Boom, it's right there. I take it, I throw it in there, and I put this collapsible easel over my shoulder, and I'm off to a cartoon gig. Bottom shelf, just a few random sketchbooks my girlfriend has got for me. All right, and that's pretty much it. I mean, this is all I need. All right, it's just an easel and a chair. A piece of paper and a marker is all you need. And you can turn any area into an art studio. I mean, really. I'm not into the painting just yet. I'm more focused on cartooning, but the paintings are here. And I can paint here if I want to. We will see on that. Right now I'm being called to do more cartooning, and it's more interesting to me. I want to get into you got to be inspired when you're in your art studio, when you're doing your creative side hustle. So the very first thing, the one that's the highest up on the wall, is a caricature of me by Tom Richmond. Tom Richmond, the great Mad Magazine artist, the great author of this book, and the great author of this caricature workshop I attended in 2019. Sorry for the glare. There's me at the top. That's me. There's Kenny Durkin, Dee Deloy, Jasmine, Lisa. Love you, Lisa. If you ever see this, Paula, and Okie artist, Tom Richmond, and I feel Irene also. This was done by Paul Vinizet. Love it. This was drawn by Kenny Durkin, who is right there. Kenny is an artist from Disney Springs. Maybe I'll get to work for him someday in my retirement. That's one of my favorite caricatures by Paul Vinizet of me. And my cousin Kristen had this made up for me. She's a very creative person, and she kind of made that for me, and I love it. Up here is my comic books, just my quick go-to, my Spawns and my old Hulks. I love Hulk, the older ones, and a couple other ones here that I have many more, but these are kind of like what I use quickly. And that's pretty much the art studio tour. Very simple. I got my dog Vader, rest in peace. Love you, buddy. So that's pretty much it. My own private two entrances, and just a place I can escape to and get to work, So what do you think? Do you like the art studio tour? It suits me, and I finally have a place to be creative, do my thing, and I'm not just at the dining room table, although I like drawing at the dining room table. But I don't like painting in the basement. I had to do all these paintings in the basement because it just gets messy, and the canvases are big, and there's something to be said with a piece of paper and a pencil. So how did I get this studio in my house? I've owned this house since 2006, and it's a two-family house. I had the tenant for 15, 16 years, and the time came where it was time for him to go. So he left, sent him on his merry way, we will say that. And we have two kids, 18 and 19 years old, and we put them upstairs. We said, hey, why not start out? You don't have to move, instead of them moving out, they were talking of moving out not far away, but a couple cities away. So it worked out. They're upstairs, got their own place, and it freed up a lot of space down here for us, including this room. And this was our bedroom. Very tight for two people, and a big bed and dressers and closets and all that. So it all worked out. And this is now the art studio. Yeah, love it. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The one last look here. This is very clean, very neat. I didn't want a lot of clutter. So this is my setup. I could get a drafting table. Drop a comment in. Should I get a big drafting table? I don't know. Then I'd have to assemble it. I just like low maintenance, no entanglements, And this works for me. I am not a digital artist. I am not a digital guy. And I just missed the boat on that. Maybe I could learn it and pick it up. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. That's the art studio tour for a cartoonist in upstate New York who loves cartoons and caricatures. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, and thanks for watching the video, guys. This is Cartoon Mark. I'll see you next time here at the drawing board.